Oh, you can't get enough of me teach guitar. Welcome back. This is, I can't tell you where this is, but it's a view of the Atlantic. And it's from a place where they have lovely, lovely Guinness. So much Guinness. Delicious. Anyway, all right. Everybody's fingers hurting from playing the D chord over and over again. Right, Ringo?
I got blisters on my fingers.
All right, let's keep it moving. Let's stay in the key of D. Don't worry about that. I'll explain more about that in another video. But I'm going to show you two more chords today, the G and the A. So let's get going. Diagram for the G chord. Here it is. So following the chord, just like following the diagram, just like we did when I taught you the D. Let's start on the top string, the low E, string number 6. Second finger on that string on the 3rd fret, right there. We move down a string to the A string, the 5th string. We will put your first finger on the 2nd fret. And all the other strings are going to be open up until the bottom string, the 1st string, the high E string. I'm going to keep repeating all the different string names until you just get used to it. 3rd finger, 3rd fret. So ideally, again, the way you're pressing on these strings, you want to be able to sound each string cleanly and individually. And that is what's going to make the chord sound beautiful. You heard even on that high E, I wasn't pressing down hard enough. I wasn't concentrating. Now I'm concentrating. Strum them all together, you get a G. So now we know two chords, the D and the G. There is another way to play the G. I'll worry about that later on. It's actually the way that I always play it. I'll tell you real quick right now. Instead of only having your 3rd finger on the 1st string, on the 3rd fret, we move that up to the 2nd string and take your pinky and hit the 3rd fret on the bottom string, the 1st string, the high E. It's the same chord, it just adds a little more color to it. I'll explain what makes up a chord later on. But this is actually the way I prefer to play it. But this is the normal way to learn how to play a G. So, same thing. You might see me play it the other way. Don't get confused. It's still a G. It's just the way I've sort of come to play it. I like the way it sounds better. All right, there's your G. Let's move on to the A chord. Top string, the low E, string number 6, is X'd. We don't play that note. We don't play that string. Moving down to the A string, that is open, has a 0 or an O in front of it. So that gets played open. And then we just go down the line, all on the 2nd fret, with your first, starting with the 4th string, the D string, 2nd fret. 1st finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger. Some people play it 2, 3, 4. I learned it 1, 2, 3. So that's how I'm teaching you. Again, you're going to have to tilt your hand a little bit to the side in order to get my fat fingers without stepping on other strings. You got to sort of tilt it to the side a little bit so you're able to cover all the strings. You can't go right up and down. Your palm won't let you. And the high E string gets strummed open as well. So you're strumming the bottom 5 strings. You're skipping that low E, remember. Just takes practice. That's all it takes. Now we know 3 chords, the D, the G, and the A. That's it for now. Thank you. Keep practicing. See you next time.